You say, you aren't any more free than me. You just have different morals. I can do many things in my country that I cannot do in yours. So this belief of freedom only happens if you forget that being able to do whatever you think is okay is a thing everywhere, but that whatever you think is okay isn't the same. Your country has liberties that we don't have, and we have liberties that you don't have. So it's almost like there's no winning here. I haven't said that I am more free than you. That's not a statement I have made. So I haven't spoken about me being more free than you. If you have 2 wives and you need to have financially stable situation, it means that you're probably somewhat rich. But it doesn't mean that every person in your country is rich. There are probably guys with no wives, or guys that has been sentenced to death because they're a homosexual. So I'm not saying that I am more free than you. I'm saying you're more free than the homosexual that got killed in your court system. So who kills the homosexuals, by the way? Do the police just assassinate them on the streets, like shooting the fags? Bum, 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 bum. Or how do you dispose of your homosexuals when you murder them? Okay, let's see here what you say. Why do you call your country free, but call banning homosexual oppressive? I'm not rich. I have below average income. My wife wanted to marry her sister as well. The homosexuals go to prison like every other crime and then get executed in death row. Who is the criminal and who is the victim when there's a homosexual has happened? Because you have 2 homosexuals, right? So you have 2 men that have sex with each other. So both of them are doing a crime, or is one of them a victim? Yeah, but we give a fine. We don't murder them. Does the punishment fit the crime? You say that the punishment fits the crime. On what moral grounds do you think that it is moral to kill a person for having a sexual interaction with the same gender? Why should they be put to death? You have two willing males that want to have sex with each other, and afterwards you apprehend them, put them in jail and kill them. Is that a balanced reaction to the crime? I just think it's weird. Like it's like it would be like killing a person for a disagreement. I think it's a bit. It's crazy to me. I can't believe people stand behind that. You say sex is only legal within a marriage between a man and a woman. Both the man and the woman need to have their puberty and need to be human and alive. This is a requirement for sex. Any violation of these rules is a crime. Cheating on your wife gets you executed. Having sex with animals gets you executed. Sex before marriage with a woman gives you 100 lashes, and the homosexuality gets you executed. Well, I would say that your societal structure is it's like traveling back in time about 1,500 years. This is very medieval society you're describing to me. So I don't know. I don't think it's justified or you say you are too soft. Your society is filled with sex before marriage, STDs and immoral sex. Because you normalize and encourage it, you need to set boundaries. To some degree, I would actually agree, but not in the way your society is based. Your society is very awful when you kill people on these grounds. You started this conversation about being a liberal, and then suddenly you're talking about killing people because of sexual interactions and sex before marriage, like lashes. Cheating gets you executed. Like that's insane. It's what happened to you can divorce if you have a good reason? I thought you could divorce if you had a good reason. Suddenly you get killed, executed. Yes, you would. In my country, we do have people that cheat on their partners. Yeah, well, it's the cheating part will affect the marriage. So we do have people that are very immoral against their partners, so they might have sex without the other one knowing, in secret. And when they get caught, like what it does is that it affects the relationship poorly. But the end result is that they either work things out or they get a divorce. So the cheating part is possible as long as you are married. Some people in my part of the world even say that you can cheat on your girlfriend or your boyfriend. But that's an emotional cheat. It's not you're not cheating on them really because you're not married, but you're cheating on them emotionally. Like, you have told me that you love me, you have told me that you want to be with me, and then you go and have sex with someone else. So it's the interaction that you have promised each other things and want to be together and have a shared emotional love. So that's why you can cheat on your boyfriend or girlfriend. It's an emotional cheat. Whilst when it comes to marriage, it's not only emotional, it's what will happen with the marriage. So you can either, no matter if you're married or if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you can end the relationship. So the whole part is, instead of getting physical and violent or getting them killed, you separate to live your own life and find another partner that is better to you. So I don't know why vengeance over sexual activity, even when there's no one, like when it comes to your argument for homosexuality, for example, like there's no one in the relationship that is against the sex happening. It's people outside the relationship that is against it. So it's that's why it's oppressive, because there's two people doing something that they want to do, while everybody else butts in and punishes them for how they wanted to live their life. So that's why that part is different. And when it comes to one partner, the man or the female has been unfaithful. So the question there is that if there's a woman who has been unfaithful, what if she got raped against her will? Is she still gonna get executed, or is the rapist or both getting killed? Or will she automatically be blamed for getting raped? Can she lie about getting raped? So only the man who was cheating with her gets killed. Okay, let's see what you say. These people who betray and cheat on their wives are evil. People that do not deserve the woman they married to and the air that enters their lungs. It is only fitting that we treat them like that and end their lives. Yeah, dude, you're starting to sound like a fucking monster. Like, do you think you can justify a person like if they have sex with someone else, there's suddenly an evil person that deserves to get murdered? Like, you sound like a fucking psychopath all of a sudden. If the woman got raped, then it's not her fault. And if it is proven she got raped, then she gets three choices. She either gets to force him to marry her, she takes all his money, or she gets him executed. So she gets to choose. Okay. So he either gets stuck with her for life, he gets broke, or murdered. That's a very weird system to me, but has at least two forcing him to marry her is kind of an interesting one. Getting all his money is like getting fined. The thing is that there's a fourth option here. Why isn't there a choice where he just get a prison sentence? That's what I'm accustomed to when it comes to rape, that you go to jail. But some rapists do get a girlfriend instead of a prison sentence, even here in Sweden, because the female forgives them because they liked it or something. It's weird. So it only becomes rape if they call the police, basically, which causes a bunch of different problems. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can live your life and defend your culture if you like. But when I read that you think that your society is right in ending people's lives over trivial matters when they can be solved in other more peaceful ways. I mean, in the end conversation here, it was just too much people getting executed for me to believe that you actually live in a civilized country. There were some parts that I almost could understand, and some parts that were like interesting. But the whole killing people and that they don't deserve the air that they're breathing and stuff like that, then that's not sane to me. So you can defend that if you like. I think that's crazy.